Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Ingrid and I'm here to make apple strudel for you today. I have no recipe for this. You have to see how it is done. Some things you can do with a recipe and there's others you just have to feel. And this is one of them. It is the best thing after apple pie. It is almost like it, but it's German. So anyway, we need a deep bowl and we need to put flour in it. So I'm going to put approximately 3 cups of flour into this bowl, and this will make 2 apple strudels. After that, I take an egg and I crack it in there and put 1 egg into the flour, and then I add some oil. There's just probably, I would say, about a tablespoon of oil just to make the dough a little pliable. And then I'm going to go over to the sink and we're going to put lukewarm water in with the dough and we're going to mix it with the fork. And we're going to mix it until it's the consistency that I need, and you will see it as it's supposed to be. So follow me. We have the flour, the egg, and the oil in the bowl. Now I'm going to turn on my water in my sink, and I have to make sure that it's lukewarm water. And I'm going to stir the egg and the oil into the flour, and then I'm going to just let the water run until I keep stirring until I get the consistency that I need. So here it is. It's a little bit runny, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep stirring it now until it comes together, and then I'm going to roll it out on the counter. Now that we have incorporated the water into the egg and flour mixture, we stirred it, and now we're going to put it on the counter because now we have to knead it. And as you see, it's a little bit sticky, so we're going to have to add flour as we're kneading it. I'm just going to throw it on there and then knead as I go. Keep kneading it and kneading it. And it's okay for it to be a little sticky, but you don't want it too sticky because then it won't stretch out like it's supposed to. We have to knead it for at least 10 minutes maybe. As you can see, it's still a little sticky, but this is the consistency we need. And since I'm going to make 2 of them, I'm going to separate it in half and then just knead 1 at a time. As we're kneading it, we're going to have to slap it down on the counter, slap it, pick it back up. It's a little sticky, no problem. We'll just put a little flour down, but you have to slap it on the counter to get the air bubbles out and for the gluten to work like we want it to. It's going to make it real elastic dough. So slap it on the ground, not on the ground, but you know what I'm talking about, on the counter. Pick it up, knead it a little bit more, and then what you want to do is you want to roll it up, put a little flour on the side, put it down, and then take a towel, a dry towel, and put it on top. And then when we're done with the second dough, we're going to put it under the towel and we're going to peel the apples. I usually take about 12 apples to make 2 apple strudels, and this bowl will be filled. If I need some more later after I roll the dough out, that's fine. We'll just peel a couple more. But 12 apples usually does it for me, and I usually have 1 left over. My apples are sliced, peeled and sliced, and now I have to make room so I can stretch out my dough. I have to get a clean dish towel, spread it on the counter, grab my dough, and as you can see, it's a little sticky, so I'm just going to put some flour on it a little bit so I can stretch it out. So now as you can see, it's like almost like pizza dough. It just stretches and stretches and stretches, and you want to stretch it rather thin. It's a little tricky. Sometimes if you have somebody that can help you keep the towel separated, that's good too. But you'll get there and we don't have to worry about it too much. Make sure it doesn't break. If it does, you can just pinch it together. But If you did it the right way, it shouldn't break it all on you, rip or tear. I'm going to grab my pan. You need a deep pan so we can put our cream in there, which is coming next. So I have a pint of whipping cream. And we're going to put it in the bottom of the pan. All of it. Put that to the side. Now we're going to put the apples on top of the strudel, the dough. Put a nice layer on it. So here's a pretty good layer. We're going to roll it, so you don't want the layers to be too thick. You don't want the apples to be too thick on here. So now I'm going to grab some sugar, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Now you don't have to use a lot. You can use little because sugar, the apples already have natural sugar in it. But just to make it a little bit sweeter, I'm just going to put some on top. So not very much, to your taste. There's no too much, no too little. Then I'm going to grab my cinnamon and I'm going to sprinkle that on top also. So here we go. Too much cinnamon might make it bitter, so you don't want to put too much. There, I think that's nice. Now we're going to take the towel and we're just going to roll it like a jelly roll. It's easy, easy, easy. So now you have it all rolled up. You want to take it, lift it, and move it into your pan. So it's a little sticky, but no problem, no problem. So now we're going to work on our second one. Time has come. Let's take it out of the oven. Voila. This needs to be eaten warm, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, put it on some plates, and add some vanilla ice cream. Put a little ice cream on it. There you go. Enjoy. I hope you like it, and I hope it's easy for you.